What's going on, y'all? It's TKJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Today I'm going to try to build a championship team using only players who were born in the month of May. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because today, May 26th, is my birthday, and all I'm asking for is for you guys to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to hit 50 likes on this video, man. Normally, those are the types of numbers that we put up for my realistic rebuilds, not my challenges. But if you guys could help me get to that, then I would really appreciate it. And either way, I appreciate all the love you guys have been showing lately, man. Hitting 1,000 subs earlier this week, that was a really cool feeling as well. But anyways, man, this should be a fun one. So without any further ado, it's time to get into this video.
Let's get it.
So I'm not gonna lie, man, I don't know which players are born in the month of May. Honestly, I don't know if there's enough good ones to build a championship team, but we're gonna find that out here in a second. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and do our fantasy draft per usual. We're gonna randomly select our team here. Let's go ahead and stop this thing in 3, in 2, and in 1 as we have the Toronto Raptors. All right, man, let's go ahead and get into this as we don't have a crazy high pick. Actually, it's not too bad, man. What is this, number 12? Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with this. I think we got the 12th pick a couple videos ago, I want to say. I'm not sure, but either way, I don't make any of these picks, man, so let's sim this draft and see what the team's looking like. So we ended up getting John Morant, Herb Jones, Chris Middleton, Jared Vanderbilt, and Miles Turner. That's the starting lineup. Not too bad, man. And actually, I've never noticed that tattoo that Miles Turner has. Is that Hookem? I think it is, man. I mean, he went to Texas. The reason why I'm saying that is because I went to Texas as well, and that's the Texas Longhorns logo for those that don't know. You know, you make the little horns with your fingers or whatever. It's called Hookem, but I think that's what it is, bro. And if that's the case, that's pretty sick. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep it moving because I don't care about that. We got Chris Boucher off the bench. We also have Xavier Tillman, Terrence Mann, we got Javon Carter, and then Chris Duarte would be the 10-man rotation. We also got Damian Lee, we got Jeff Green, we got Isaiah Livers, and then we got Tristan Thompson. Okay, another Texas kid. I mean, it's honestly not a bad team. However, I'd imagine most of these guys are going to be gone. Let's go ahead and search this thing up, man. I want to see who was born in the month of May because, like I said, I've got no idea. Let's go ahead and find out. So I'm here on this site called basketballnoise.com, and this is the best thing I could find. It looks like they've sorted every single player in the league by their birth month. So this is everybody born in the month of May. It's only updated up to 2022 though, so I guess if there's any incoming rookies, something like that, then I wouldn't know their birthdays, but for the most part I think this will do the trick. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, man. One guy that pops off real quick, Paul George, definitely want to get him. Domantas Sabonis as well. Victor Oladipo, Dorian Finney-Smith, Kevin Porter Jr., Chris Paul. Hey man, we might have a little bit of a squad like Jonas Valanciunas. We got Quentin Grimes. We also got Tyus Jones. That's nice as our backup point guard. Maybe a little Mo Bamba minutes. Another Texas kid, so that's cool. Cole Anthony, Clint Capella, Lauri Markkanen. Oh yeah, bro. We can build a championship team. Isaiah Stewart. I mean, we're not gonna have any like superstars. I mean, I guess like we got Paul George and Domantas Sabonis. Everybody else though is just gonna be pretty solid, man. So I think I'm cool with this. Norman Powell, Jackson Hayes, Carmelo Anthony, who just retired by the way a few days ago, so I definitely want to get him on the team even if he's not getting minutes. We also got Markelle Fultz, Austin Reeves, Harrison Barnes, Moses Moody. Yeah, man, we got ourselves some options. So I'm gonna be coming back to this list every now and then because there's no way I'm gonna remember all of this. But I think off rip though, the top ones that I want to get would be Paul George, Domantas Sabonis, Chris Paul, and I guess Lauri Markkanen, wherever he was at. Where's Lauri? There he is. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be our top 4, man. Let's go back to 2K and see if we can get him. So we're back here in 2K, and I actually also added Jonas Valanciunas. I think this is going to be the starting lineup, man. I was considering maybe Clint Capella, but we already have Domantas Sabonis here, so I definitely want a center who can space the floor a little bit better if I'm going to make Sabonis my power forward, which I guess I have to out of necessity here. I know it's a bit of a weird fit, but yeah, I'm going with Val instead of Clint Capella. I'll still get Clint off the bench, don't get me wrong, but I think this is going to be my starting lineup, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. I guess we're going to go after Domantas Sabonis. He's probably going to be the hardest one to get, him and Paul George. So I guess let's go ahead and call the Utah Jazz's number, man. Let's see what they want for Sabonis. So I guess I got to give John Morant to somebody. It feels wrong to trade him away, but this is probably the right team to give him to because I think even when you add John Morant to this team, I'm not too worried about them. Like Ja, Paolo Banchero, that's a really nice young duo. Benedict Mathurin as well, but I don't think I'm forming like a super team by giving this team Ja. So I feel fine with doing this, man. Obviously, the value is way off. Do you guys have anyone else on this list by any chance? Actually, they have Dorian Finney-Smith, who definitely was born in the month of May. I remember seeing him there. So yeah, let's try to get him as well, man. How much money do we need to make up here? Actually, Ja's contract is not kicked in, so that's a little tough. But we can give you guys Chris Boucher. Okay, cool. So the money matches up, the value still doesn't, man. I'm gonna need a little pick or two, you feel me? Let's try to get I don't know, like 2 of these things. I know they're gonna say no to it, but yeah, let's go ahead and try this thing out here. They're saying no, makes sense. 1 first round pick. They're still saying no. Give me some seconds, bro. Like, it's the principle, man. They're still saying no. Okay, fine. Straight up, bro. Straight up, Ja Morant, Chris Boucher for Domantas Sabonis and Dorian Finney-Smith. Will they say yes? They're still saying no, bro. Oh, man. Hey, I think this happened in my last challenge where I had to give up like 4 first-round picks plus Ja Morant to get, I don't even know who it was, but it was nothing too crazy. Yeah, all right, man. I think it was Paolo Banchero. Anyways, we'll give them a first-round pick here. Please say yes, and they will. Domantas Sabonis and Dorian Finney-Smith, welcome to the team. It's an L trade, man, but I don't want to hear it. I already know. Let's go ahead and just keep it moving here. We're going to try Chris Middleton for Paul George. The money matches up. Do they have anybody else here on my list? Let me go ahead and take a little look around. They got Jackson Hayes. He probably wouldn't be someone who would get mids for me, but like I need to fill out the whole roster. Everybody on this team has to be born in the month of May, so I guess I'll take that. I will also give you guys someone here. Let me go ahead and see. I guess like Jeff Green. Yeah, okay. So everything matches up. Value-wise, it's honestly not that far off, bro. Like, will they say yes to this? They won't. Okay. I'll give up another first-round pick. I'm not too stressed about it. They're not that hard to get back. And they're saying no to this. They want Herb Jones and a second-round pick, and they'll give me Miles McBride. I mean, that's kind of an L, bro. I'm not going to lie. Can I just, can I keep Herb here and just do the second instead? They're still saying no. Damian Lee and a first-round pick. All right, bro. Now y'all doing way too much, man. A first-round pick, I guess 2 firsts. Can we go ahead and pull this thing off? They're still saying no. Damian Lee and a second. We'll go ahead and do that. Another L trade, but it is what it is. We're off to a pretty good start, man. Let's go ahead and try to get Lauri Markkanen next. I think he would be the hardest one to get. He is on the Golden State Warriors. Let's go ahead and see just what exactly they want for him, man. Lauri Markkanen, there he is, paired up with Tyrese Halliburton. It's actually pretty nice, but we're about to break it up. The value is the same here. Miles Turner from Lauri Markkanen. Do they have anybody else on my list here? Anybody born in the month of May? Not from what I'm seeing. I might be missing somebody, but they don't from what I can tell. Let's go ahead and just try this thing straight up, man. Will they say yes? They will not. They want Tristan Thompson and a first-round pick. They'll give me Chris Dunn. Yeah, why not, man? Let's go ahead and make that happen. So I think the next guy I want to get is Chris Paul, but it's going to be pretty tough, man, because he's making 28 M's, just about 20 and a half. And looking around at my contracts, I don't really have any big ones left. I've got like Jared Vanderbilt, that's about what, 4.5. Herb Jones, 2 mil. Xavier Tillman, 2 mil. Terrence Mann, I guess, is the big contract there. Never mind, it hasn't kicked in yet. Yeah, bro, we don't have many big contracts, so I need to make some trades and get some bigger deals here. Let's start off with Chris Duarte here and Justice Winslow. That's what, like about 8 M's. I think we could get something pretty decent here. There's a 10. I see a 12, actually a 15, Malik Beasley. Yeah, that might be the best move, man. Is it an L trade in terms of like overalls and stuff? I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter. We will take it. And then we're also going to do Malik Beasley, and I guess Javon Carter is my other big contract, quote unquote big. It's 2 M's. Yeah, bro, we got a lot of small contracts here. But let's go ahead and search around here, man, see what we can find. I saw like a 19, and I guess that's going to be the best we can do. It's going to cost us a second, but that's not too big of a deal. Let's go ahead and make that trade happen, man. Here's another bigger contract, Buddy Hield making about 21 M's. I mean, it's gradual moves, man, but like that's about it. That's about the best that I can do. It's taking a while here. And now that I think about it, man, we actually might have enough right now. Chris Paul for Jared Vanderbilt and Buddy Hield. I think we only have 1 first-round pick. Yeah, let's see. Is that going to be enough here, man? Actually, it is. There we go. Chris Paul, welcome to the team. And I think it's coming along pretty well, man. We got Chris Paul, Paul George, Lauri Markkanen, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Domantas Sabonis. Honestly, this is a pretty good starting lineup as is, but I definitely do want to get Jonas Valanciunas. I guess I'll end up just making Sabonis a power forward. It is a little bit awkward, but oh well. Let's go ahead and I guess get some more first-round picks, right? We're probably going to need that at some point. So let's do Ben McLemore here. There's a first-round pick. Bro, this is why I was not worried about getting finessed on some of these deals, because I can get first-round picks back very easily, at least at the start. Like the first 5 first-round picks or so are not very difficult to get. After that, it does get a little hard, but for right now, I think we're in a pretty good spot. I'm just going to do this off camera, so I'll see you guys in a second. So we did a couple trades here and got 3 first-round picks. Not too difficult at all, like I mentioned. Let's go ahead and go after Jonas Valanciunas now. He is on the Spurs. What do they want for him, man? And actually, do we even have enough money for him? I'm just not realizing that. No, we don't. 14.7. Yeah, that's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen, my boy. All right. I guess I got to go back over here and make some bigger trades. Let me do that. So I can get a little over 5.5 M's here for Romeo Langford. That's a pretty easy deal. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're also going to make him a small forward here, just so he has a little bit more trade value. It's a bit of a cheat code, but it is what it is. We're going to do the same thing for Herb Jones as well. And yeah, man, we just got to keep building our way up to, what is it, like 14 M's? for Valanciunas, that's going to be tough, man. And we still got to build a bench too. Actually, there's almost 13 M's with Chris Boucher right there. Yeah, that might be enough to get this thing done. Let's go ahead and try this thing out here. Let's go back to the Spurs and see if we can get this this money to match. Valanciunas for Chris Boucher, the money matches up. Beautiful sight, man. All right, like 1 first-round pick should be all we need to do, right? Surely. They're saying no, they want Isaiah Livers and a second. They'll give me Grant Williams. Yeah, that's a pretty easy deal, man. And that's the starting lineup, man. We got Chris Paul, Paul George, Lauri Markkanen, Domantas Sabonis, and Jonas Valanciunas. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It could be better, but considering what we got here, only using May players, I think it'll do the trick, man. Also off the bench, we already have Dorian Finney-Smith, so that's nice. But let's go back to the list and see who else we can trade for. So I'm looking around for my backup point guard, and we got a few options here. Like I see Kevin Porter Jr. I also see Tyus Jones. I see, where was he? Markelle Fultz. I think Markelle is going to be the top option just because, you know, he does the best in sim. So we're probably going to go after him. And then for like a backup shooting guard, probably Austin Reeves because he's still on his rookie contract, so he'll be cheap. I mean, there's also Norman Powell. There's a few other guys here. There's Cole Anthony. Who else do we got? There's Quentin Grimes. Who else? Victor Oladipo. But I think Austin Reeves is going to be our best bet. For small forward, man, there's not really anything like too crazy. I mean, I'm looking around here. We might just go with like Quentin Grimes or maybe even Norman Powell just at the 3. I think that will be fine. I'm definitely going to get Carmelo Anthony at some point, but he probably won't get any minutes. And then for backup power forward, we already have Dorian Finney-Smith. There's also like Isaiah Stewart, but I feel pretty good with DFS. And then for our backup center, that one's an easy one. Clint Capella, I think, is the right choice here. So I know I just listed like 20 people, but I'm going to add some of them to the target list here in 2K. So let's get back to that. So I think we'll be in good shape if we can get these guys, but the question is, can we afford them? Clint Capella, 18 M's. That's going to be tough. Markelle Fultz, 16.5. We definitely have to get Austin Reeves because, yeah, like I said, rookie contract, man, 1.64. That's a beautiful sight. But then also Norman Powell, 16.5. Yeah, man, we got some work to do. Let me go ahead and try to get some bigger contracts. Eventually, I'm going to hit the hard cap. But I've had some pretty expensive teams before, bro, and I've managed to make it work. So I'm going to try this thing out. We're going to go, I guess, Grant Williams and probably Jacques Landale, see what we can do here. There's a 5er, but I would love to get something in like the 8 range, and it's really not happening. There's a 7, I guess, for Jae'Sean Tate, and yeah, that's the best we can do. All right, let's go to make that happen here. So that's about 9 M's with Jae'Sean Tate and whoever else we got, Garrison Matthews. Can we get something in double digits, man? There's not a whole lot of options here. Come on, man, please give me something. Like, work with me, bro. There's a 10 with Reggie Bullock, and I guess that's gonna be our best one, man. Yeah, I guess Reggie Bullock, welcome to the team, man. Bro, I didn't even realize I traded Jackson Hayes instead of Jae'Sean Tate. That's tough. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, Jackson Hayes was just there. You know, he's probably going to be like roster filler. I probably need my roster filler guys to be making like veteran minimum. So I guess it's fine that we lost Jackson Hayes. He's making way too much money to stay on this team. So I think we're good, man. Like, I'm going to try to get another big contract here, but this is probably enough to get like a Clint Capella, a Markelle Fultz. Yeah, okay. Here we go. 18 M's for Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's an easy deal. Let's go ahead and go after, I guess, Markelle Fultz. I think he's the most important one out of this trio here. Clint Capella, Markelle Fultz, and Norman Powell. So Markelle is on the Grizzlies. Let's go ahead and find him here, man, and try to pull this thing off. I think we have enough picks as well. It shouldn't be too hard. It's probably going to take like a pick or two. Okay, Grizzlies, we got Markelle. They got a lot of guards, so I think they're going to be fine with losing him. We're going to give you Bogdan Bogdanovic, and the money matches up. Okay, bet. I will give you guys, I don't really have many picks left, but that's fine. I can get them back pretty easily. Let's go ahead and try this, man. Bogdan in a first for Markelle. Will they say yes? And they will. Done deal. So I signed some free agents here. PJ Tucker making 5 M's. Mike Muscala as well. Let's go ahead and try to get a bigger contract, man. I see a 9 Alex Caruso and a 2nd round pick. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me, man. There's also another 9 and a first for Royce O'Neal. Never mind. That's definitely the better trade. Yeah, I'm not going to find anything better than that. So let me go back to that over here. That's a finesse, man. I'll definitely take that deal. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Now let's try Royce O'Neal and Cody Zeller. Can that give me something? I don't know, like just double digits, man. I'm probably going after Clint Capella next. I think he's in like the 17 range. Here's 12 mil for Josh Richardson. That seems pretty good to me, unless I can find something better. 12.69 with Chris Boucher, who's been on this team like 2 or 3 times already. And you know what? We're bringing him on board once again, man. Welcome back to the team. We're kind of doing bro dirty because it's not easy to come back and forth to Toronto, bro. He's got to pass like customs and stuff, go across the border. I feel bad for you, my boy, but it is what it is. I see 14 Ms for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's an easy deal. Let's make that happen. And actually, man, we already have the money here for Clint Capella, so let's go and try to pull this thing off. We have 2 more first round picks. Okay, will they say yes to this deal? Let's go and find out, and they will. There we go. So the last big contract we got to try to get is Norman Powell, 16.76, man. Hey man, I am trying my best to make it work financially, but yikes, it's getting a little tough, bro. Let's go ahead and try this once again. There's a 4.5 for Jeff Green. We will definitely take that. Let's come back over here. Jeff Green has been on this team a few times as well. There's a 6.48 with Bruce Brown. That's pretty decent. Is there anything better out there? There's Taurean Prince. I don't know if I'm going to beat that. And yeah, I'm not. Let's go to make that deal happen, man. Taurean Prince, welcome to the team. But now you got to go because you're not making enough money, man. Get your money up, bro. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I see a couple like high 9s, nothing in the 10s. That's kind of what I was hoping for, but I guess we'll take it. Actually, I'll definitely take it. A first round pick in addition to Larry Nance Jr., 9.67 M's. That's a done deal. Now we're working our way up to Dwight Powell. That's about 11 M's. We will definitely take that as well. And that can actually give me KCP back, man. We'll definitely take that. Do we have enough for Norman Powell, like just money wise? I'm not too sure. KCP should be able to match that, and it can. Okay, cool. So I think we need just like 1 pick and we should be good here. Let's see if that's enough to get this done, and it is, man. There we go. The last guy I want to get is Austin Reeves, but it's probably going to cost me a few first round picks, which I don't have right now. I can get one for EJ Liddell. Yeah, bro. Like, it's just a little too easy to get these picks, man. There's another one right there from the Hawks for Lindy Waters. And what was that, David Nwaba? Yeah, no disrespect, but like, come on, man. That's a finesse right there. I'll take some seconds, I guess. Never mind. There's another first round pick for Skylar Mays. The Warriors, my Warriors, man, that's tough to see him do it. I would be so upset if they did that trade in real life. But hey, we're not in real life right now, man. I'm just trying to get this challenge completed. Let's go ahead and try to get Austin Reeves now. Torrey Craig, the money matches up. Obviously, the value does not. It's probably going to cost me a few picks here, but that's totally fine. There we go. Done deal, man. And I guess that's the rotation, man. We got Chris Paul, Paul George, Lauri Markkanen, Domantas Sabonis, and Jonas Valanciunas as our starting lineup. It's a little bit wonky, but it is what it is. I think it's pretty solid. Then we also got Markelle Fultz off the bench. We got Austin Reeves, Clint Capella, Norman Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith. That's a 10-man rotation. We got to get a bench here because right now all we have is Herb Jones, who's actually a pretty good trade piece. So let me go back over here to the list and just see what we can get to fill out this roster. All right, man. So I'm not going to lie. I'm looking for guys on like veteran minimum, maybe even sitting in free agency because I really don't want to spend too much time on this. None of these guys are going to play anyway. Goran Dragic definitely will be there in free agency. That should be pretty easy to get him. Let's go and look around some more like Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot. That's a pretty fun name to say, so I'm just going to get him purely for that reason. Looking around some more here. Like, I wanted to get somebody on my actual birthday, May 26th, but there's nobody apparently. Nobody in the league, at least as of 2022, because again, this list isn't updated. We do have May 25th, Norman Powell. He's already on the team. So I guess I'm going to go with Willy Hernangomez, May 27th. Like, these are the 2 guys who were born closest to my birthday. So I'll get Willie. I think he's only making like 2 mil, something like that. So that's pretty easy as well. And then I'm just looking around also like Stanley Johnson, I'm pretty sure is in free agency. So I think those are the 5 guys I'm going to get to fill out my rotation. Let's go back to 2K and make it happen. So here's Goran Dragic, like I said, sitting here in free agency, not too hard. We'll go ahead and add him to the team. And all the way down in 71 overall, we got Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot. It's actually kind of crazy. He's only a 71, man. I remember he had a few little moments with the Nets, but I guess that was a long time ago. Either way, man, let's go ahead and add him here. Veteran minimum. That's an easy deal. Let's try to get Willy Hernangomez. He is on the Celtics, making 2.44. I can give you guys, you know what, man, I'm feeling generous. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not feeling generous because this team has LeBron James, so I don't want to give them anybody too good. I was going to say Herb Jones because I got to give him to somebody, but I will give you Dwayne Dedmon. I signed him as a free agent just right now off camera. The money matches up here. They're going to say no to that, but I'm not giving them a first round pick, bro. Like, that seems so bad to do, but I guess I got to. It's not really going to affect the Celtics for this season, so whatever, man. It's my birthday, but here I am giving them a gift. Oh well. Here's Stanley Johnson on the Timberwolves. They don't have the best team. Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes. It's a young squad, so I guess I'll give him Herb Jones. Like I said, I got to give him to somebody. I'm not too worried about this team. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make it happen. And now that I think about it, I definitely could have traded Herb Jones to get like some draft capital because I still got to get Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, that was a pretty big L on my part, man. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, I can get a first round pick here for Robin Lopez. That's really all I should need in terms of draft capital to get Melo. But the problem is, as we come over here, he's making 8.6 M's, bro. I forgot it was that much money. So maybe we can pull this thing off. I might hit the hard cap, but I'm gonna try my best, man, because I really want to get Carmelo on this team. Like I said, he just retired recently. So let's try to make this thing happen, man. We're going to try Luke Cornett. And who else do I have here that I'm able to trade? Nobody, I guess. That's a little bit tough. Let's go ahead and see what we can do, man. You know what? I can go back and just sign somebody else who was born in May, who's sitting in free agency. So I will do this trade here to get Joe Ingles and a second round pick. That's about 6.5 M's, which I think should pretty much get me to Melo. I might need one more trade. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything else out there. Like there's a 9. They want Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot. I don't know if I can do that, my boy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take Taurean Prince. 7.3. It's going to cost me a second, but that's fine. So the money matches up here with Melo, but the value probably does not, right? Actually, can I just try this thing out? They're saying no, they want Stanley Johnson. I can't do that. I will just give you guys a first round pick. Go ahead and take it. I just want Melo. And I signed Nicholas Batum. Now I'm going to try to get Goran Dragic back to complete this thing. Will they say yes to this? They will. Okay, cool. That is it, man. That is the full 15-man roster. We got everybody here, and it looks like a pretty decent team. Chris Paul, Paul George, Lauri Markkanen, Domantas Sabonis, and Jonas Valanciunas. Off the bench, you got Dorian Finney-Smith. We also got Markelle Fultz, Austin Reeves, Clint Capella, and Norman Powell. Yeah, man, I feel like we can win a championship. I'm like pretty confident. I mean, we could definitely be a better team, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, man, this is as good as it's gonna get. So without any further ado, man, let's sim this regular season and just see what it's looking like. Talk to me, but talk to me nice. We went 72-10, bro. I thought this team would be pretty good, like 60 wins, but not 72-10. That's pretty wild. So yeah, I feel really good about this. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins MVP. That's actually pretty rare, man. Obviously, he becomes a beast later down the line, but you don't see him getting MVP too often in the first year of simming. That's pretty crazy. 36 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. Yeah, he snapped, man. He definitely snapped. Let's go ahead and keep this thing moving here. Do we have anything that concerns us? It does not look like it, except for Coach of the Year. 72-10, bro. Yeah, 99 overall offense. That makes sense to me. Defense, it's pretty good. It's a 90. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep this thing going. Exec of the Year definitely makes sense as well. Let's go ahead and check this out, man. We do not have anything. Actually, never mind. All defensive second team, Paul George. That's cool to see. Let's go ahead and keep this thing moving, though. So we are the top team in the Eastern Conference, of course. Top team in the league, but by how much? Wow, the Western Conference is not very good, man. 47 wins is enough to be the best team in the West. That's wild. That's about as low as I think I've ever seen it. The Atlanta Hawks 60-22. I mean, 2K just loves the Hawks, bro. Whether it's in like a fantasy draft or whether it's in like these realistic rebuilds that I do, the Hawks are always good, man. It's just a general rule of thumb. Paul George led the way for us, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. All defensive was a second team, and shot the ball ridiculously well from deep, man. 43%. Also, Markelle Fultz above league average. We like to see that. Yeah, man, we got a few shooters on this team. Norman Powell did really well also. Yeah, this is a pretty deep squad, man. I feel pretty good about this. And actually, before we get into simming, man, I did a realistic rebuild of the Lakers lately, and I had a lot of people saying I should have upped Austin Reeves' shot tendency. You're definitely not wrong, man. 35 is ridiculous. I should have done this before the start of the season just to see what kind of stats he would put up. But yeah, man, I need this. I mean, if Markelle Fultz is at 80, then I need Austin Reeves at like an 85. You feel me? Like, let's go ahead and bump that thing up, man. Why not? Let's make it like an 85 here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's go ahead and confirm that. And honestly, man, now that I'm looking at this, a lot of this is wonky. Lauri Markkanen at a 60, lower than Willy Hernangomez. Yeah, bro. I need to change all this off camera, man. 1 second. This looks a lot better to me, man. Paul George, 99. Lauri Markkanen, 95. Domantas Sabonis, 88. Austin Reeves, 85. Chris Paul, 83. Markelle Fultz and Norman Powell, 80. I think that's pretty fair. Actually, we can sort the rest of this here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, because I think we can actually find the birthdays. Where's that at? There it is. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, everybody here born in the month of May. No May 26th, though. That's crazy. But anyways, let's go ahead and confirm that, man. And finally, let's get into this playoff run. We're going up against the Charlotte Hornets in the first round. They got Kevin Porter Jr., somebody who I definitely could have gotten. I chose to pass up on him, and here he is starting on a playoff team, so that's probably my bad. But anyways, they got KPJ, they got Josh Giddey, Jimmy Butler, Denny Avdia, and Wendell Carter Jr. Alrighty, man. let's go ahead and get into this thing here. We're going to take this game by game as we win game 1. Okay, we win game 2, game 3, and then game 4. There we go. Clean sweep, man. Now we're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks, number 5 seed. Let's see who they got. They have Cole Anthony, another guy who I could have gotten, chose to pass up on him, and now here he is starting on a playoff team. That's pretty funny how that played out. They got Cole, they got Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine, Jabari Smith Jr., and Ivica Zubac. Okay, it's an interesting team, man, but we're definitely better as we take game 1 there. We take game 2, okay, 3-0, and there we go. Clean sweep once again, man. Hey, I've never gone 16-0 in the playoffs in the history of this channel. I say that like I've been doing this for years. It's been like 6 months, but still though, that would be pretty crazy to do it on my birthday video. I don't know if it's going to happen because I've definitely had better teams than this, but we're going to give it a shot, man. So we're going up against the Atlanta Hawks. It's going to be tough to sweep them. They got Luka Doncic. They also have Isaiah Joe, RJ Barrett, Tari Eason, and Jared Allen. Okay, let's get into this thing, man. Can we complete a sweep? Actually, I'm gonna shorten the rotation right now, man, just because I really want to see if I can go 16-0. We're gonna take away minutes from Norman Powell probably, because Austin Reeves can be like our shooting guard, small forward, so that saves us about 15 minutes. Let's go and give this out to Paul George for sure. Lauri Markkanen as well. Domantas Sabonis definitely needs some more. Val, Chris Paul, yeah, I think it looks pretty good to me, man. Let's go ahead and see if we can sweep the Hawks. I highly doubt it, but we win game 1. Okay, there we go. The streak is over, man. It's 1-1, and now they're up 2-1. Come on, bro, not like this. Not like this, man. Not on the birthday vid, bro. Come on, man. We're gonna have to shorten some minutes here. You feel me? I don't want to take away from Markelle Fultz because I know he does really good in sim. What's Austin Reeves doing? Now that we mess around with his shot tendency? Oh yeah. Nah, he needs some more minutes, bro. I can't lie. He needs some more minutes. In fact, we just might take away all of them for Dorian Finney-Smith. Clint Capella, you're now a power forward / center. Whatever. Let's go ahead and bump this thing up, man. We got to get some more minutes for the guys. Let's go ahead and do it like that. Chris Paul needs some more. Valanciunas needs some more. I think that's as good as it can get, man. Let's get into this thing, and hopefully we can come back from down 3-1. It's going to be tough, bro. But we're looking pretty good in the first quarter. Okay, yeah, I feel pretty good about this one. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna blow that, so we win that game, but we still got a lot of work to do here, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Game number, what is this, 6? I don't want to make any changes because, you know, we just won pretty convincingly, and I'm already at an 8-man rotation, so I can't do much else. Let's just see if we can win this thing, man. It's been back and forth, but we're in a good spot here, and we are gonna pull it off. Okay, cool. Game 7, man. Can we come back from down 3-1 against the Atlanta Hawks and make it to the NBA Finals? We're off to a really good start. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Dominating them boys. Let's go. We're here, man, in the NBA Finals, and we're going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, they got Drew Holiday, Shaedon Sharpe, Dalen Terry as a starting small forward. Is crazy, gang. We're definitely going to try to take advantage of that. Lauri Markkanen, I'm looking at you, bro. Then they also got Kevin Durant and DeAndre Ayton. That's a really nice front court, man. But let's go ahead and get into this thing. We're going to take this game by game as we win game 1. Okay, we win game 2. Yes, sir. 2-1. All right, that's fine. That's fine. 3-1. Can we close this thing out? And we can, man. We've won a championship using only players who were born in the month of May, and the best May baby of them all was Chris Paul getting Finals MVP. Shout out to him, man. 18 points, 3 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals. Oh yeah, we love to see it. Hey man, this was definitely a fun video, and it might even turn into a little bit of a series. You know, next month I'll try to win a championship using only players who were born in June. The month after that, players who were born in July. You guys get the deal. I think that might be fun, man. So we're gonna be doing that once every month. That'll be cool. But anyways, man, thank you guys so much for watching this video and for all the support lately. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. Again, that's all I'm asking for this year, man. If you could help me get to 50 likes on this vid, I would really appreciate it. And also hit that sub button because we're on the road to 2K, man. This has been 2KJ. Blessings.